Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and the continuation of Aer Lingus crosses the pond, the special flights. Now, as you guys saw last video, the jetways had a problem. Okay, so first thing, I went and I found out that I had Orlando Asobo activated, which is a no-no. You're not supposed to have that. That's number one. But then, even when I loaded it, it had the same problem. However, if you do not move the camera left and right like this, it wouldn't shrink back. You know, it's like when you get close to it, it will go back like a turtle. You know, it will retract. Let me just show you. Hold on. Upgraded jetway. And I think also the same goes for when you change your perspective. Like when you go from this camera to the cockpit camera, it will freak out, and if you go from cockpit camera to this camera, it will still freak out again. So it's gonna be weird and very difficult to make this video, because I think I'm gonna have to, every time I change my view, I have to like put back the jetway and bring it back. So look at this. Okay, but let me just turn it this way and zoop, turtle. Straight away the turtle reacts. Okay, so let's do this for now. Okay, now let's operate it again so that it can reset. Okay, it's fine now. Okay, I think it's done. Okay, completed. Now let's do it again. Okay, but this time I will move from external view to the cockpit view. Then let's see. I think it will also shrink back like a turtle. But I mean, I've seen it also, like if you put it, like if you're already in the cockpit view and you look around and you know, you're just in that view, it's fine. I think it's the physical movement of the person or of the camera itself, because I think the game sees that as a physical kind of movement, or maybe just like, maybe because I have like some certain settings which like the textures kind of go in and out, so that's what makes it shrink back. I'm not sure. Okay, but let's see. Okay, shrank straight away. Okay, but if I'm in the cockpit and I do it, it's fine. And so if I go from cockpit to outside, same exact issue. Okay, we're talking about external view. Okay, we're not talking about the drone view. Drone view, I'm not sure, haven't tested that. Let's test that together. Okay, let's choose the operated. Okay, so yeah, if I do like this, for example, from this to here to the external view, it will shrink. I've tried it, it works, trust me on that. Okay, so let's see if I, for example, keep camera view like here. Okay, this is gonna be the drone view, not the external view. So let's try jetway. Look at this, like it. God, the way it's moving is just funny, like it's going on a wheelchair. Okay, all right, so here it is. And yeah, once you turn out, it's gonna be a nightmare. So what I think I'm gonna have to be doing is oh god, sorry guys. So I think what I'm gonna be doing in this episode is that I really don't know what I'm gonna be doing, honestly. Like what am I gonna be I think what I'm gonna do is like I'll just keep everything external, and then like I'll do my setups and everything internally. Then I will call for the jetway to connect to the plane, so that it at least looks okay while the boarding is happening or something. And once boarding is done, that's it. You know, I'm just gonna just go back inside. It will pop back, and I'll just do all of my setups, and that's it. I think I'll just do that, and there'll be most probably a lot of pauses, a lot of cuts. But I mean, you guys are not gonna feel that because I'm just gonna handle all of that in the editing. So, okay, guys, are you ready to go back to Manchester? This will be our first landing in Manchester, so everything will be new. And this time, I promise I'll try to not have like an absolute mess like last time, you know. I will try to configure the plane a little bit early and, you know, make sure the slowing down. But did you guys see how difficult it is to slow down the A330s? They are enormously difficult to slow down. Like, I was flying the A321 and I was doing stuff like I could go on like 10 miles, 8 miles, and I'm still going to be able to get the plane slowed down, configured. I could not do it. I was like, when I went for like the 10 miles thing, I wasn't able to slow down. Because also, the problem also with this airport is that there's constant, you know, descents, and it doesn't stay like the plane does not stay long enough on an altitude to be able to, you know, to comfortably slow down first, then, you know, do that. So I think in airports like this where there's multiple descents, like there's 3,000, then 2,000, then I don't know 1,000, like, you know, different levels, you know. This airport was like that. It's like there were so many restrictions, and on each point you have to be at this height, this point you have to be at this height. You can't go any lower. You can't comfortably go like the lowest altitude and then just fly straight, you know, get the plane configured, and then no, nothing. Even by 10 miles you're still like, you know, struggling with everything. So airports like these, when I see like continuous descents, what I'll try to do is like when I reach the first point, which is like, let's say where I reach the 3,000, or the first point is 3,000, so then 3,000, then I think like 2,500, or then 2,000, then there was like the last one 1,800, something like that. There was like multiple descents. So with those, what I'm gonna do, even if I'm like 20 miles away, I'll try to get like at least flaps 1 configured and the plane slowed down to like around 180 knots, so that I can, like, you know, that's it, you know, gear down, flaps 2, you know, by the time I like reach that level, at least that first point. so that the rest of the descents, the plane won't be trying to slow down. So the problem that I did before is that I was like, you know, getting gear down and I'm trying to slow down, but the thing is, like, to be able to slow down to that mark that I wanted to, it was like not slowing down. It was taking such a long time to slow down. And then, you know, I had to also catch to be lower than the localizer signal. It was a little bit of a low in the glide slope, sorry. So it was a little bit of a hectic thing. So you saw by like 7 miles, I was finally okay. But that's like cutting it quite close, honestly. Then you saw like because I got like, I had to do a lot of things. So many things I forgot to do. I forgot to arm the approach mode, which I was supposed to do from before, because like the problem is that, you know, until you get to the end, you just, you know, you can't just like arm the approach mode from from those descents, because you have to abide by those, you know, by those limits. You know, you gotta be this level, you gotta be this level. So maybe the localizer signal might take me a little bit, sorry, the glide slope signal might take me a little bit lower. So I don't want to chance that. So I have to get to the lowest first, to 1,800. Then capture the then capture the glide slope, and then continue all the way down. That's how the charts are saying. So that's why I did lock first. Then I was supposed to go for the approach. But because I got busy with so many other things, I forgot to arm the glide slope, which made late descent for me. So that's why you saw I was like diving towards the runway. And then, but like from experience, I knew I will be able to make it. I just knew. But in the back of my mind, what the whole time was, if it gets too hairy, go around. If it gets too hairy, go around. You can always go around. Like, this was the back of my mind the whole time. I wasn't trying to force the situation at all. I wasn't trying to do something that, you know, could mean like splatting onto the runway and destroying everything. Nothing like that. So I knew I was going to be able to get the wings level, the plane and on a proper speed and stuff before landing. The problem is there was so many things going on in my head, and like so many sounds going on, and there was also this I was not able to hear how I was descending much. It was a little bit of a mess. So that's why I had the higher, landing thing. Plus, it's my first landing with this aircraft, and I do believe they said like with the A330s, you have to retard the throttles by like 40 feet, like 50, 40 you have to retard, and then you start pitching up a little bit and not too much, and then keep going down, 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 then a little bit more, then just crease it. That is how, but otherwise you won't be able to, because there will be too much energy for this plane. I saw a couple of pilots talking about this. You have to retard the throttles a lot earlier in this aircraft. All the A330s, there's not like 200, 300s, whatever. Both the A330s, you gotta get rid of all of that extra energy right, at a proper level. Also, all of the bigger ones like the 777, you got the 787, the A380, of course, the what you call it, 747, all of these heavies. Okay, all of the heavies, you gotta retard your throttles at a much earlier stage than you would do with like a smaller aircraft, like the 320 family or 737 family. Those ones you can do it, like you can even retard it at 10, for example, because it's a small gear, you have time, your energy is mostly balanced. But those big aircrafts, they're a lot difficult to slow down, so you need to get them configured properly, and you need to do the landing properly, by doing everything a little bit earlier. So especially this one, I'll be trying not like at 10 miles, maybe at like 12 miles, 15 miles away, try to get everything configured, and the plane on a good speed and managed speed, so that I can so that I can manage successfully. That will come with the experience, of course. The more I fly this plane, the more I will be able to do those more accurately, So we will see. We have a total of 4 flights with this plane for this series, and then we'll see. I will try to find something to do more, either with the 200 or this 300, or maybe the freighter. Let's see. After we're done with this, we'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, everybody, so right, without further ado, let's start setting up. Okie dokie smoky. Starting engine 2. Okay, engine 2 available. Starting engine 1. I think these wing views are a lot better. I did work on them on the previous flight.
Please set parking brakes.
Brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Stand by. Engine 1 available. Okay. Clear to
Cockpit to
disconnect.
ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, are you disconnected? Oh, okay. Unlock the gear.
Unlocking
Okay.
gear.
Alright, okay. He just unlocks it this way. I see. Just comes back, I believe. There we go. Interesting.
Tow truck disconnected.
Nope.
Bypass pin removed.
That's funny. You
Left
see
is
the
clear, right
how
is
the
clear.
wheel runs like straight. Okay. That's funny. Flaps too. Alright, I gotta keep this here. So cool how it comes down. Bye bye, windwalkers. Don't walk into the engine, please. And yep, signal. Okie dokie. Okay. Flight controls check. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Why is this thing? Okay. Then pull left. So slow. Pull right. So slow. Neutral. Rudder. Left. Right. Neutral. It's taxi. Green flight. How heavy are we today? 203,000. Okay. So next phase we get a D rate of 1. Let's set that one.
Approaching 17 right. On runway 17 right.
Ready for takeoff. Takeoff. Okay. Manual flex 50, SRS, auto thrust blue, power set. E1, okay. No, sorry. 100 knots. Alright. Rotate. Positive brake. Gear up. Okay. Up that one on.
Flaps.
Oh, yeah.
Flaps.
Why is the autopilot doing that shit? There we go. Okay. Climb thrust. Back one on. Okay, lights off. And flaps one. This is a nice view. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, and flaps up. Gear down. Flaps 2. Yeah, that was like huge mountains there, dudes. And flaps 3.
Green Flight 9 I Golf Heavy. Contact Manchester Tower 118.63.
On the spoilers, yes,
Over to Tower
it's fine.
118.63. Green Flight 9 I Golf
We
Heavy.
didn't get the landing clearance yet,
Manchester
but we
Tower,
are
Green
on the
Flight
way.
9 I Golf Heavy. ILS runway 23 right.
Green Flight 9 I Golf Heavy, Manchester Tower, wind 270 at 15, runway 23 right, cleared to land.
Runway 23
And
right,
we are
clear to
clear to
land.
land.
Green Flight 9 I Golf Heavy.
But is this on or off? Didn't I turn it on at 10,000? Don't remember.
2,500.
Checked. 2,500. Total temperature is +7. But are we in clouds or not? Are we not in clouds? Just mist. Fog. And precipitation would be like we're going through clouds, so don't think we're gonna need to just turn them on just in case. Could be raining also. It's supposed to be raining at the destination if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, light rain. So these are like icing conditions. Engine and TI should remain on. Anyways, I might not be able to do it later.
Manchester Tower, Ryanair for 006, ILS runway 23 right.
Ryanair 4006, Manchester Tower, continue.
Wilco, Ryanair for 006.
Yeah, Ryanair is behind me, so for some weird reason, man, I don't know, in these planes I just can't see the traffic. I'm not sure whether it's because they're farther behind me or what, but I don't know. Visibility is supposed to be okay. The clouds were scattered at 1,800, which we have passed a while ago. But he said it's showers.
1,000.
Perfect. I think we'll be able to see the runway. It's not a big issue. Yep. Runway is in sight.
Approaching 2.
Yeah, there's the
3
puppies also.
Right.
Confirmed. Autopilot off. So what? The autopilot was what was holding it to the right? What the hell, guys?
500.
Checked. Stable. Just small correction, so we're more or less stabilized.
400.
Why is the cabin not ready yet? Anyways, we're gonna land. Forget it.
200. Minimum.
Continue. There, finally.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, easy does it. Easy does it.
Ryanair 4006, wind 270 at 15.
Well done.
Runway 23 right, cleared to land.
I knew I would get it right.
Runway 23 right,
Okay,
clear to land.
reverse.
Ryanair for 006.
Decel. First green. And okay, 80 knots. Manual braking.
100 meters
Green flight 9
remaining.
Golf Heavy, exit next available taxiway.
We have exited the next
Exit next
taxiway.
available taxiway, green flight 9 or I Golf Heavy.
Okay, clean up.
Green flight 9 Hawaii Golf Heavy, contact ground 121.855.
Ground 121.855. Green flight 9 or I Golf Heavy.
Actually, this one is. Should be this. Okay, taxi to gate.
Green flight 9 or I Golf Heavy. Request taxi to company gate.
Green flight 9er, I Golf Heavy, gate 202, taxi via Bravo Alpha, Charlie, Lima, Echo, November Charlie, Romeo.
Gate 202 taxi.
shut down. Okay.
Speedbird 3 Lima, contact Manchester Tower 119.405. Over to Tower 119.405, Speedbird 3 Lima. Easy 32, Foxtrot Victor.
All right, welcome back everybody to Manchester. Nice flight. I'm enjoying the A330 quite a bit. 300 to 200, I don't have a preference. I haven't flown the 200 yet, so I wouldn't be able to say. Maybe I'd like the 200 more than the 300, who knows. But yeah, it's fun. I love flying this machine. And you see now what I said the last episode in the end. I applied it in this episode and the landing was perfect. That's how you do it. You gotta just, you know, be calm, cool, collected, and be stabilized on the approach. And 40 feet, like cut off the cut off the engines, and you know, just let it glide down to the runway slowly. Don't pull up too much, or you're gonna float. And that's it. And you have a good landing. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.